This is Breeze. We just got her this spring, and she is a very kind of a heavy horse, just is kind of slow and sluggish to move. And so when we ask her to move, a lot of times it's just easier for her to swing her rear end around instead of moving her front end away from us. She just kind of pivots the back end around the front end. So we're doing a little bit of groundwork with her to get her to maybe sit back on her hindquarters a little bit and pivot around them and move her front end away. So what I'll be trying to do with her, you'll see me kind of poking at her face like this, trying to get her attention to move, and I'm going to step my body into her to let her know, you're in my space, I want you to move away. Good. That was nice. That was good. Okay. Nice. Good girl. Nice. Still going back. Good. Nice. Good. Okay, one thing I forgot to tell you is a lot of times when I try and turn her, she's wanting to just walk away. So I'm actually having to pull back on her. Otherwise, she'll be violating my space. You'll notice she was backing up a lot, but mostly that was to keep her out of my space. And eventually she'll get so she moves away and still keeps her hindquarters. So what I did there was just a start. Obviously she wasn't keeping her hindquarters still and moving around them, but she was getting out of my space. And when I moved her away, she wasn't just kind of walking off. She was actually staying here and I could walk around her. So that's just a beginning for her. The end goal would be to have her pin that inside hind foot on the ground and do a 360-degree turn without moving her hindquarters. So also you want to try to end on a good note. Take the small steps, have her move out of your space, reward her for that, and try not to rush through it, but just make it a good experience so you end on a good note and they don't feel sour and upset by what you've done.